Nearly 8 months after that deadly midair collision near Reagan National Airport here in Washington, D.C., a family of one of the passengers on that regional jet has filed the first federal lawsuit in the incident. The widow of Casey Crafton is suing American Airlines and the federal government, claiming wrongful death and negligence. CNN correspondent Brian Todd is here with me in the Situation Room. Brian, you've been covering this from the very beginning. What else is in this new lawsuit?
Right. Well, this, as you mentioned, is the first federal lawsuit filed in connection with that deadly accident over the Potomac River on January 29th, killing 67 people aboard those two aircraft. As Wolf mentioned, this lawsuit filed by the family of Casey Crafton. He was a passenger aboard American Eagle Flight 5342, killed that night. And again, as Wolf mentioned, they are suing for wrongful death and negligence. They are suing American Airlines, they are suing the regional carrier PSA Airlines, and they are suing the U.S. federal government. Essentially, the lawsuit claiming that all of those defendants knew or should have known that that passenger aircraft was transiting one of the busiest airspaces in the entire country that night, and that they knew or should have known that there were safety risks involved in that, including the possibility of a midair collision. Now, the lawsuit claims the Army helicopter was flying too high that night, and that the pilots of both aircraft did not meet their responsibilities to see and avoid one another. But what's also very interesting here is that it levels new allegations against American Airlines that will be interesting to see how those allegations play out in court. They are accusing American Airlines of manipulating and abusing what they call the arrival rate system at Reagan National Airport, essentially accusing American of continuing to add more and more flights per hour at Reagan, despite knowing that that could be potentially dangerous because of all the air traffic. Here is Bob Clifford. He is the attorney for Rachel Crafton, the widow of Casey Crafton, speaking yesterday on this.
And it is known that American had the ability, because of their notice of near misses, a massive number of near misses, that they nevertheless allowed their customers to be exposed to the dangers associated with those near misses, even though they sought additional gates, they sought additional landings and takeoffs, and they did everything possible to maximize their ability to shuttle passengers in and out of that airport.
Now, CNN contacted American Airlines for a response. American issued a statement to us saying that the Army helicopter was, quote, above the published route altitude. And it said this, quote, we continue to support the ongoing NTSB investigation and will defend American and PSA Airlines against any legal action claiming the airline caused or contributed to this accident. Now, the U.S. Army, we also contacted them for comment. They declined to comment to CNN, citing respect for the families and citing the ongoing investigation. Now, the lawsuit also faults the FAA for allowing that congested airspace to exist that night, and also faults the FAA for the conduct of air traffic controllers. CNN contacted the FAA for a response. The FAA issued this statement to us saying this, quote, our hearts go out to the families who lost loved ones on that tragic January evening. Since the accident, Secretary Duffy and the FAA have acted decisively to make the skies over our nation's capital safer. We will continue to work closely with the NTSB to ensure that no family has to suffer this pain again. FAA also sending us a list of actions that it has taken since that accident, including establishing procedures to eliminate helicopter traffic near Reagan National Airport, shutting down that one helicopter route that Black Hawk helicopter used that night. We also have to say, well, if the NTSB has not yet established probable cause for that accident, that final report to be issued probably early next year.
And for those of us who live in the Washington, D.C. area and fly in and out of Reagan National Airport all of the time, it's really important that they have now banned military helicopters from flying over that airspace.
Anybody flying into and out of Reagan, you see it when you come in. It's just like when you see, we've all seen helicopters flying around there. Everybody for years has seen and noticed that this could be potentially dangerous. And it's unfortunately, it took this horrific accident.
No more helicopters, right?
No, not for the moment. Now they're examining whether to possibly let them fly at certain times, and of course they have to halt flights when the president leaves for his helicopters coming out of the White House. Those very rare exceptions there.
All right, Brian Todd reporting for us. Brian, thank you very, very much.